The Philosophy of Ishvara, Part 2. We shall now try to understand what a great representative of the Advaita school has to say on the point. We shall see how the Advaita system maintains all the hopes and aspirations of the dualist intact and at the same time propounds its own solution of the problem in consonance with the high density of divine humanity. Those who aspire to retain their individual mind even after liberation and to remain distinct will have ample opportunity of realizing their aspirations and enjoying the blessings of the qualified Brahman. These are they who have been spoken of in the Bhagavad Puran thus: O King, such are the glorious qualities of the Lord that the sages, whose only pleasure is in the self, and from whom all fetters have fallen off, even they love the omnipresent with the love that is for love's sake. These are they who are spoken of by the Shankhyas as getting merged in nature in this cycle, so that after attaining perfection, they may come out in the next as lords of world systems. But none of these ever become equal to God, Ishvara. Those who attain to that state where there is neither creation nor created nor creator, where there is neither knower nor knowable nor knowledge, where there is neither I nor thou nor he, where there is neither subject nor object nor relation, there who is seen by whom. Such persons have gone beyond everything to where words cannot go nor mind, gone to that which the Shrutis declare as not this, not this. But for those who cannot or will not reach this stage, there will inevitably remain the triune vision of the one undifferentiated Brahman as nature, soul, and the interpenetrating sustainer of both, Ishvara. So when Prahlad forgot himself, he found neither the universe nor its cause. All was to him one infinite, undifferentiated by name and form. But as soon as he remembered that he was Prahlad, there was the universe before him, and with it the Lord of the universe, the repository of the infinite number of blessed qualities. So it was with blessed gopis. So long as they had lost sense of their own personal identity and individuality, they were all Krishnas, and when they began again to think of him as the one to be worshipped, then they were gopis again, and immediately Bhagavata, unto them appeared Krishna with a smile on his lotus face, clad in yellow robes and having garlands on, an embodied conqueror in beauty of the god of love. Now to go back to our Acharya Shankara, those, he says, who by worshipping the qualified Brahman attain conjunction with the supreme ruler, preserving their own mind, is their glory limited or unlimited? This doubt arising we get as an argument. Their glory should be unlimited because of the scriptural texts they attain their own kingdom. To him all the gods offer worship, their desires are fulfilled in all the worlds. As an answer to this, Vyasa writes, without the power of ruling the universe, barring the power of creation, etc., of the universe, the other powers such as anima, etc., are acquired by the liberated. So to ruling the universe, that belongs to the eternal, perfect Ishvara. Why? Because he is the subject of all the scriptural texts as regard creation, etc. And the liberated souls are not mentioned therein in any connection whatsoever. The Supreme Lord indeed is alone engaged in ruling the universe. The texts as to creation, etc., all point to him. Besides, there is given the adjective ever perfect. Also, the scriptures say that the powers, anima, etc., of the others that are from the search after the worship of God. Therefore, they have no place in the ruling of the universe. Again, on account of their possessing their own minds, it is possible that their wills may differ, and that while one desires creation, another may desire destruction. The only way of avoiding this conflict is to make all wills subordinate to some one will. Therefore, the conclusion is that wills of the liberated are dependent on the will of the supreme ruler. Bhakti then can be directed towards Brahman only in his personal aspect. The way is more difficult for those whose mind is attached to the Absolute. Bhakti has to float on smoothly with the current of our nature. True it is that we cannot have any idea of the Brahman which is not anthropomorphic, but it is not equally true of everything we know. The greatest psychologist the world has ever known, Bhagwan Kapila, demonstrated ages ago that human consciousness is one of the elements in the makeup of all the objects of our perception and conception, internal as well as external. Beginning with our bodies and going up to Ishwar, we may see that every object of our perception is this consciousness plus something else, whatever that may be. And this unavoidable mixture is that we ordinarily think of as reality. Indeed, it is and ever will be all the reality that is possible for the human mind to know. Therefore, to say that Ishwar is unreal because he is anthropomorphic is sheer nonsense. It sounds very much like the Occidental squabble on idealism and realism, which fearful looking quarrel has for its foundation a mere play on the word real. The idea of Ishwar covers all the ground ever denoted and connoted by the real world, and Ishvara is as real as anything else in the universe. And after all, the word real means nothing more than what has now been pointed out. Such is our philosophical conception of Ishwar.